Hello everybody, we're Team AutoCADabra and we made Whack-A-Ivy. So we wanted to make a childhood game into a Columbia themed game, and we deliberated between Whack-A-Mole, Hungry Hungry Hippos, bowling, foosball, and such. So we decided with Whack-A-Mole because we thought it'd be more fun to make the moles into other schools and to attack them. So in our original idea, we had made the moles the lions, Columbia Lions, but we wanted to make it where we were actually attacking our other schools, and the Columbia Hammer would have the Columbia crown on it. That way it would be Columbia attacking the other schools. So during our brainstorming process, we had to decide the size of the box and the size of the holes. So we ended up deciding for it to be 3.5 inch holes and then 18 by 10 by 6 size box.
Next, we moved on to the prototyping and manufacturing phase. Here you can see our first iteration on our box, which did not come out as we had hoped. So we scrapped the original box and decided to move on to a second iteration. As you can see here, being laser cut, and it came out significantly better than our first iteration. And then we proceeded to prototype and manufacture our hammer mechanism, which was 3D printed in the makerspace. As you can see here, it came out pretty well, considering the manufacturing constraints. And then we moved on to our mole mechanism, which is a rack and pinion system. And we went through a few iterations of this, but as you can see here, our final iteration worked really well in testing.
In this section, we'll talk about how we developed our own custom software to make a fully functional arcade-themed live display of our game. So as you can see, every time the limit switch is being pressed, aka how we detect the moles being hit, data is being sent from the Arduino to our Node.js server, which is then sent to our React.js website, where we can live detect hits based on whatever data was set and update the score as necessary.
So once we were done with the website, we went straight into the assembly process. As you can see, there are some of our decorations that we were doing along the process. There is our Arduino alongside our breadboard, which we glued into that piece of wood that you see there. This is how it looked once we put all the wires together and all of the servos into each of the mole mechanisms. Here we were doing some troubleshooting because there was something going wrong with the mechanisms. But eventually we were able to find the problem that there was in the system.
The middle.
And as you can see, very soon, all of them started working, which was super relieving to us and such a boost in excitement, because we had no idea whether this would work or not. And so to finally see the whole system work at once was an absolute joy to us. Here is our teammate Rodrigo playing our game, which also was really cool, as you can see by the moles moving up and down. And we were super elated when we saw the whole game is coming together. And this is how the game looked during the expo. So
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.